Little video of the Damiana, Turnera diffusa. There she is. Little bit of dill there. Actually, look. Oh, dill coming right up. Hello. But yes, Damiana. Look at those leaves. Absolutely fabulous. See, so done from seed and in this pot. I do have it in other places in the garden. This big leaf is actually Filipendula, Meadowsweet. Quite an unusual plant to have in the Algarve, but you know, gotta have it. I can't live without Philly. Can't live without the actual plant growing. So I managed to germinate a seed, and here she is, and growing in amongst this beautiful Turnera. So yeah, there's lots of things to say that you may hear, the aphrodisiac and all of that. I'm not really sure about that so much, but what I can say is that this herb is absolutely fantastic when it comes to depression. Yeah. I would say more, but time is of the essence, as it always is. I could sort of say really good adrenal tonic. So it does have that real sacral support. Very good in estrogen deficient depression, actually. But you know, it's especially when perhaps a herb like St. John's wort doesn't suit so well. Sometimes that does actually happen. And this herb comes in, the stalwart protector. Very good for deficient yin, exhausted states. So I think when it comes to that aphrodisiac, which it's so famous for, it's though it does have a slight stimulating action, but it's really more, I think, because of the nourishing, building aspect of it. So if someone is very deficient and exhausted, this will really help. And it's often, and it is a warming, it does have a warming aspect to it. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Can you see? You can see that red stem, that is the dear Filipendula in the background. So Meadowsweet, just a quick word. Oh, it's tricky doing a quick word, but what I will say is it's so good for digestion. Absolutely fantastic, soothing for hot, inflamed states, heartburn, acid reflux. We'll possibly never get the flower, I've been told. It doesn't even flower in Cinthra way, so it probably won't flower here, but you never know. So we have it's Filipendula ulmaria, and often we call it Philly. She's our Philly. And very soothing. So although the flowers are but these leaves are wonderful. These leaves are really wonderful too, as medicine. There was something, oh yes, of course, because it is actually, although we really know the aspirin, no, dear old aspirin, comes from willow, the salicylic, well, I'll say salicylic acid. It's a bit more complicated than that within this chemistry, but actually this dear Filipendula also contains that, and a lot of reports say that actually aspirin comes from this herb. So it's just because the constituents there, and it is very known as an anti-inflammatory. So it's a great gut anti-inflammatory, but it can help with all inflammation in the body. So there we go. I mean, there's actually, believe it or not, well, we already mentioned the dill, bone builder. There's the olive in the background. There's a few more things in here, but I think we'll leave it there. Aho.